Action. Charlie M. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So, ask me what I'm doing.
Yeah, so what's going on with all this stuff here? What are we doing?
I have some gorgeous Asian steam buns, right? I have some ingredients, like Asian ingredients. I got some soy, some gorgeous soy, mirin, sesame oil. But, most importantly, I have some pork that has been sous vide. It's almost like a pork confit, like a duck confit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with duck confit?
No, I'm not actually.
I knew it. So basically, confit is when you cook in fat. It's a preservation technique. So we take the protein and we cook it in fat. I sous vide it. I happen to use a few different fats. Sous vide it, right? Separate the meat, cool the meat, and then you're left with this liquid, which is mostly fat, but it also has some almost like stock resins from the bottom. So you let that cool, and then you pull all the fat, right? And then you're left with this gelatinous bottom layer of stock. That's what we did. That's what I have here, minus the fat. The fat's separate. So this was cooked in this. This was rendered and separated, right? I rendered it in the oven, and I clarified it. So this is clarified fat. These two are related. They're cousins and brothers, or whatever they are, right? So we're gonna cook these. And this as a little mini sandwich. So yeah, so that gorgeous pork, we're gonna season it. We're gonna treat it like we would any other protein in the pan. And it's gonna end up in this nice steamed bun as a little sandwich. So let's get started. I wanna garnish it with a few different things, starting off with the apple. My thoughts behind the garnish are acidity, sweetness, saltiness. I got them on the mandolin. Now I'm just gonna do like a julienne. Keep my nice quart containers on deck. Move that there. Clean the board off. So Charlie said that it's not Western. I'm not sure where he's going with that, but I agree with you. I don't even know what we're talking about. Western something.
Western culture. Western culture.
Right on.
This is kind of off topic, but they talk about how in Vietnam, like they could smell the American soldiers. They have a very sweet smell to them. And they say in like in a lot of Far East Asian countries,
okay,
they like I said, it's kind of weird, but this is from like an actual documentary, and they talked about how
we're sweet.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, because it's the diet. It's a diet. Like the breads are sweet. Like the diet.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, and they could smell the American soldier. And if you look at like real like Vietnamese like cuisine, there's like no sugar, there's no cheese, there's no dairy. There's a lot of spices and stuff like that. So I would imagine an Asian bun might taste a little different than what I would expect from if I went to Golden Corral or something like that.
Okay,
like a sweet bun or whatnot.
Well, I mean, it's interesting you say that. I mean, because as we move around the world in culture, and then we go back to our culture, and for example, I'm in the drive-thru of Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm behind whoever, right? Whoever this person may be. And this is a true story. And I'm on my phone looking down, and I hear them ordering, and it's just like, hi, can I help you? And she's like, yeah, let me get a large coffee, 9 sugars, 4 creamers, and a shot of caramel. And I'm like, whoa! I'm not even exaggerating. 9 sugars and a coffee.
That's a lot.
So, I think you're right. I think it's funny, friends, to the Asians smelling us, or who was it? The
Vietnamese, the Viet Cong. Yeah.
So the Viet Cong smell the Americans because of their diets, which is interesting. And I'm obviously American, but I hate things that are oversweet. I mean, Americans love sugar, which is it's kind of like why we have sweet pizza. We go to some pizzerias, they have sweet sauce and savory sauce.
Yeah.
But anyway, whatever. So far, I got some apples, right? I have some ginger, and I have some cucumber. Radish. Let's see what we got here on this mandolin. Just going for these little quart containers to make my mise en place more accessible. So boom. This is pretty much my finishing sort of ingredients for the bun. Now let's talk about the pork and what we're going to do there. I want to take a hot pan and add some of this, and then add my pork. Whenever you're onto the stove.
Yep, let's do it.
We're about to get a snowstorm. Charlie M came here on a snowstorm. This guy's dangerous. This guy is taking chances. He's probably got a hydroplane to do a 360 into his driveway and just land perfectly. The guy got good luck like that. So let's go over to the stove and talk about how we're going to represent this pork and treat it the way it wants to be treated. So ask me what I'm doing.
All right, so what are we doing here? What are we doing by the stove?
All right, so what I'm doing by the stove is I have some pork. I have some fat that was a byproduct of sous vide the pork, confit, right? And I'm gonna cook it. Look at it. We got beautiful soy sauce. We got fish sauce. You don't even know what fish sauce is, number one, right?
No, no.
I want to feel your love. I want to know that you give a fuck about what I'm doing.
That would be acting. Got it.
You're not excited?
I'm excited with the end result. That's what I'm excited by.
Charlie M. No wonder your head was in a vice grip in a movie casino. Charlie M. You make me pop your... I'm not going to get into it. All right. Charlie M.
Yes.
He's a great guy. Grapeseed oil. It's a neutral oil. It has a decent smoke point, I think. And I'm almost out of it. Charlie M, what'd you do? Did you drink all the fucking grapeseed oil? All right, well, you know what we'll do? We'll compensate with some sesame oil because I'm using it anyway. So, grapeseed oil, sesame oil, right? Off the heat. Boom. Sesame oil is super strong. We don't want to go nuts with that. That's our ginger. I'm going to add some of that pork fat.
If you slow down a little bit so you get these shots.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
So we got this gorgeous pork oil. Now what I'm gonna do, pork. There we go, look at that. Back on the heat. Boom. And that starts to crisp up. We'll hit it with some of the ingredients we have here. Some soy, some fish sauce, some mirin, some honey, and some sambal, some chili. That's gonna give it some heat. So you got your sweet, your salty, your bitter, your heat, and I think that almost covers all the bases. Umami from the soy sauce. That ginger is gonna really add some nice flavor. And the pork is already just super tender. And I think that honestly, that's as much as we need for that pork. I have a vessel that is boiling. I put a little bit of a rack. Underneath the rack, you have boiling water. Obviously, I have my lid here. So, all I want to do is get that bottom layer crust and then spin it around. I don't want to cook the crap out of this because it's already cooked. I just want to get that nice caramelization on the pork. This guy here. Oh man, right in. Look at that. In and in. So I want to add some layers of flavor. By doing that, I'm going to start with a little bit of mirin. Mirin is a cooking rice seasoning. It's sweet, it's great for finishing, it's great for sauteing, and it's nice. So that's going in, mirin, M-I-R-I-N. Right. Fish sauce, very, very little fish sauce, very little. Look, one, that's it, done. This stuff is super strong. If you ever have an enemy and they get you upset, if it's summertime, you take some fish, like a bottle of fish sauce, and you dump it on their car, like in the car. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Their car, they'll have to get a new car. That's how strong that stuff is.
Oh wow! Is it the equivalent of sugar in the gas tank?
No, I think it's the equivalent of like burning someone's house down. It's that bad.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Nice. Good to know.
So here we go. Lower the heat. The honey's gonna add that gorgeous sweetness, that caramelization. I got some sambal in there. That's gonna add the heat and beautiful and nice. Those buns are probably nice and steamed. I'm gonna give this a little taste-a-roo. I'm probably gonna burn my mouth off.
I'm getting ready. Looks tasty.
That's good. They need about 1 more minute.
Okay.
But this here, oh, this is nice. This is beautiful. So, you know, again, instead of using pork belly and using like a slice that looks like bacon, which we often do, which is traditional to this dish, I think taking a pork shoulder, it's less expensive, it's more versatile, and you can cross-utilize the what do you call it? The thing. You can cross-utilize the protein. That's what we're going. All right, look, so gorgeous sliced apple, Granny Smith, nice acidity, love it. I'm going with some cucumber because I think it's going to give it a nice rinse. Finally, last two things. Zest from a lime. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I was counting. Some of these radishes that I sliced really super thin on the mandolin. Done, done, and done. And now we can plate it. I probably should have got a toothpick. What do you think?
Yeah, no, that would help. That would.
Oh, this guy, just push him down. There he goes. Get down there. You son of a gun, you. There it is. And this guy's gonna close up nice, so. Boom. Close up, you son of a gun. So you got 3 that are closing, 4 that are closing. A little sloppy, it's all right. You get the idea. And 1 for me. Boom. I like juice. And if you really want to be cute, you dip it in that fat that was, Charlie M. For real?
Those look dope, dude. I can smell it from here.
The sick part is taking it and getting all that love. Watch this. I'm just being a slob right now. I'm so sorry for the camera. If you guys are mad at me, I love you too. I haven't eaten all day, so this is my... I think it's moving on its own. Oh! Forgot this. I literally didn't eat all day. That was so good. Sorry. So we got this on the plate. The only thing I didn't do, which is optional, which is boom boom sauce. Boom boom, you have chilies, you have sambal, sriracha. I put mayo. I put a little acidity. I put some vinegar. I said mayo, right? What else? Boom boom sauce. You get the idea, right? So that's the only thing I would finish this with. So I would go like this. 1, and that's it. That's pretty much our little steam buns. That's like the steam bun you make when Charlie M shows up unexpectedly. And those are the ingredients you have in your refrigerator. Any final words, any thoughts?
No, other than I want to steal one of those from you.
Going?
Yeah, man.
You want me to hold the camera? You come on the camera, I'll film you.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, here.
Here's what we do. We trade off cameras.
Here, left, right.
Wait a minute. This is cool. All right, my turn.
All right.
So, it's going to like... Oh, this is dope.
It's a steady cam.
How do I get it to go down at you?
Oh, put it up and then go down. So, down.
Ooh, I like
up. Yeah. So, can I take a bite?
Of course you could. You could do whatever you want, Charlie. Yeah?
All right, just make sure you're ready, man.
So,
all right, for everybody in YouTube land or wherever you guys are digesting this media content, I'm gonna take a bite into this amazing, whatever you call it. It looks like something else. Let me take a quick bite.
There it is.
Oh man.
He's just faking for the camera. Don't worry.
No, it's really good. It tastes alive. I can taste like the lime and the different ingredients in here, man. It tastes really good.
I like this handheld camera thing. This is dope.
I'm telling you, man, it's cool.
So, when you go down,
up, down.
there it is. This thing's awesome.
Dope.
Yeah, right there? You got the hiccups already.
Yeah, it was good.
Too many shots of whiskey last night, Charlie. Now, how do you make it go that way?
This way. Up, down, left,
Oh,
right.
there's up, down. I didn't realize there was a fucking button. This thing's killer.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, I love it. How do I make it go right? Oh, dude, there it goes. Charlie M. How much is this thing?
$100.
$100. Let me come on that side.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Watch this. There it is.
Yeah. Tap to focus. should pull that way and then pan that way. Get like a little bit of a parallax.
You mean?
Like, it moves to your left, but pan to your right. And it'll have like a little bit of that. Takes time to get used to. That's cool. I missed it.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That's dope.
Yeah, it takes time to practice, but it's a steady cam. It's basically a steady cams.